Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Elizabeth Doroba. A Nanticoke man was indicted this week on charges of threatening the president. According to the United States Attorney's Office, the indictment alleges that Jordan G. posted several videos threatening to kill President Joe Biden and his cabinet prior to the president's visit to Scranton on April 16th. The case is being investigated by the United States Secret Service. G has been charged with threats against the president and interstate communications with a threat in connection with the incident. The maximum penalty for the offenses under federal law is 20 years of imprisonment, a term of supervised release, and a fine. 2 firefighters were injured Thursday morning while responding to a fire at the Luzerne County Magistrate's office in Edwardsville. According to fire crews, the fire broke out around 10 o'clock a.m. in the office of Judge George Haggerty. Officials say one firefighter collapsed inside the building and another collapsed on the roof while assisting at the scene. Details are limited at this time. Stay tuned on WYLN for updates on this developing story. The father of an accused murderer has been taken into custody for taunting a witness. According to Lehighton Borough Police, Francis Moyer was arrested on Tuesday after one of his neighbors reported a harassment incident. According to police, Moyer had been waving a ghost mask in the window of his home towards the victim. Police say the mask is believed to be the same mask reportedly worn by his son, Zach Moyer, during the alleged homicide of Edward Whitehead Jr. Investigators say the incident was an act of intimidation of a witness, and Moyer was taken into custody. Coming up on WYLN News, over $34,000 worth of meat is stolen in Hazel Township. Plus, a local Girl Scout troop gives back in honor of National Hospital Week. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast, brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Melania. Tomorrow is going to be cloudy.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Join us for the Helping Hand Society Annual Telethon on Saturday, May 18th from 2 to 8 p.m. at the Churchill Mall in Hazel Township. Tune into WYLN TV 35 for the live broadcast and enjoy local and regional entertainment all day while supporting a great cause. Every dollar raised directly supports the special needs children in the program. So stop by the Churchill Mall or watch the live broadcast. The annual telethon is brought to you by the Merrick Group Incorporated, Service Electric Cablevision, WYLN TV 35, and Harry's You Pull It.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Pennsylvania State Police are investigating a theft of over $34,000 worth of meat in Hazel Township. According to officials, troopers were called to the scene of Hazel Park Quality Meats on January 13th for reports of a possible theft by deception. Police say an unknown man identified himself as George Burgos at the store and made a fraudulent purchase of over $34,000 worth of meat. Anyone with information regarding the incident is asked to contact Pennsylvania State Police in Hazleton at 570-459-3890. A local Girl Scout troop has made a donation of their famous cookies in honor of National Hospital Week. Palmerton Girl Scout Troop 3305 visited Lehigh Valley Hospital Carbon on Wednesday afternoon to deliver boxes of their iconic Girl Scout cookies. The delivery was part of a program started by the Girl Scouts known as Hometown Heroes, where the troop recognizes local groups and organizations that contribute to the community. Troop leader Jody Smale told us more about the program.
So the Girl Scout Council runs a program each cookie sale known as Hometown Heroes, and those are for the girls to be able to choose someone that is a civic organization, a local group that means a lot to them, that does good work for the community. And so the girls voted at a meeting, and they selected healthcare workers at the top of their list, and so that's how their donation ended up here today.
Samel also told us why this program is so important to the Girl Scouts.
Girl Scouts is a great organization. It teaches girls a lot of lifelong skills, and this portion of the program really just teaches them to support and give back to their community and allows them to make some interpersonal connections with some leaders that may have an impact on their life and that can help to shape and grow their future.
Girl Scout Harper Hahn told us that she hopes the hospital staff appreciates the gift.
I hope they feel good because we're trying to show them that we really appreciate them.
We also spoke with LVHN Carbon President Christine Beege, who was grateful for the kind gesture from the Girl Scouts.
It's so nice that these girls thought about us. They had these extra cookies to donate to the community. And, you know, as Callie Smale said in the beginning, she thought about us because she thinks that we do great things for the community and that, you know, every time she's had an experience here with the hospital, everybody's been so nice.
The Girl Scout cookie donation took place at Lehigh Valley Hospital Carbon in Lehighton. Lehigh Valley Health Network EMS will be hosting a free car seat check on Tuesday, May 21st. During the event, certified car seat technicians will be available to inspect your child's car seat and share any safety concerns. The event will run from 1 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. at the LVHN EMS station located at 119 East Holly Street in Hazleton. No reservations are needed and walk-ins are welcome. The Hazleton Drop the Drugs van will also be on site to collect unused and expired medications from 1 o'clock p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Coming up on Frackville's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with St. Clair Part 2. Plus, we learn about an upcoming fundraiser for Catholic Social Services on Community and You. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
You're invited to Johnson College's Career and Community Resources Fair at their Hazleton campus on Thursday, May 23rd from 11 to 2. Meet some of the region's top employers and discover what community resources are available to you and your family. Join us and take the next step towards a rewarding and successful career. Come explore Johnson College's hands-on training programs Thursday, May 23rd. This free event is open to the public at Johnson College's Hazleton campus in the Humboldt Industrial Park.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide.
1-800-215-3680.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
Following the Civil War, coal production was booming in the St. Clair area. As was the case throughout the anthracite region, however, the miners were not sharing the wealth of their labors, working extremely long hours in squalid conditions. During one 7-year period, over 550 miners perished at work throughout Schuylkill County. One man who was determined to do something about this was John Siney. Originally born in Ireland, he immigrated to America in 1863 and took up work in the mines near St. Clair. Aware of the dangers of the job, he took the risk of joining in a coal strike in 1864 during the height of the Civil War, when Union forces needed coal badly. In 1868, Siney became a founding member of the Workingmen's Benevolent Association, one of the first miners' unions. It got an initial boost in 1869 following the terrible Avondale mine disaster in Plymouth, which cost 110 miners their lives in a breaker fire. "You can do nothing to win these dead back to life," Siney told those at the site after the tragedy. "But you can help me to win fair justice for the living men who risk life and health in their daily toil." The mine owners, though, saw Siney's efforts to unionize as a major threat, and when alleged Molly Maguire violence rose throughout the region in the 1870s, the owners were quick to tie the violence to Siney's organization. The execution of several alleged Mollys in 1876, exacerbated by a strike called by the WBA the previous year that backfired, proved enough to collapse the union. It would not be until the formation of the United Mine Workers in 1890 that a strong coal union would rise again. Like many of his fellow miners, John Siney would succumb to black lung in 1880. He rests today in St. Clair's St. Mary Cemetery, his legacy in the fight for labor rights in America secure. The 1860s and 1870s saw the rise of reputed Molly Maguire activity throughout Schuylkill County. St. Clair's Dormer Canfield Atlantic Hotel was rumored to be a meeting place for the Mollys. A tunnel ran underneath the street to a distillery owned by Martin Dormer, whose brother Patrick was reported to be a Molly member. Ostensibly used for transporting liquor from the distillery to the hotel, it was occasionally rumored to serve as an emergency escape tunnel as well. Detective James McParlin, whose infiltration of the Mollys helped break the organization, frequented the Dormer Canfield often to initiate himself into the organization. Today, the Wooden Keg restaurant stands on the former hotel site and features its Molly Maguire tunnel room in the basement for diners who wish to get close to the building's history. St. Clair would also be an epicenter of businesses connected to coal mining in the region. In the 1880s, nearly 90% of miners' caps used in the U.S. were produced in town. One such factory, the Latimer Cap Factory, was owned by Samuel Dado and Jesse Beadle, who had patented their caps with an attachment for the miners' lights. Dado and Beadle would subsequently be the inventors of the squib, a fuse which allowed miners to more easily fire the dynamite they used in the mines. They opened another factory to produce these squibs, which operated until 1929. Another major player in the ancillary mining industry in St. Clair was German immigrant Peter Queren, who opened a brass foundry on South Nichols Street. Originally specializing in making machinery for the collieries, it would later branch out into making manhole covers. As the E.A. Quern Machine Shop, it will continue to be run by Quern's descendants for decades, relocating first to Hancock Street and then to the hill above St. Clair, where it was in operation until 2010. Numerous schools operate in St. Clair over the years. The very first was established in 1838 with Catawiss's Benjamin Jackson as the first schoolmaster. Others are being used over the years up to the founding of St. Clair High School in 1904. Originally situated at Mill and Carroll Streets, it would move to the site of the former Town Clock School at Mill and Nichols Streets. For over 80 years, St. Clair High would serve the community with honor. St. Clair Saints athletes would be a particular source of pride. On the football field, there was the exploits of Ed Schrockman of the class of 1957. Named by the Pottsville Republican as Schuylkill County's greatest football athlete of the century in 2000, Schrockman would go on to have a fruitful 11-year career as a cornerback for the Minnesota Vikings, starring in Super Bowl IV for the team. On the basketball court, the 1969-70 Saints team, led by Coach Bill Wolf, would win the state Class C state championship over Laurel Valley, the most recent boys basketball team in Schuylkill County to win a state title. And girls basketball fans of the borough marveled at the skills of Michelle Swantner of the class of 1984, who was Schuylkill County's first girls basketball player to reach 2,000 points, finishing with 2,857 in all, and who once scored 76 points in a game against Freeland MMI in 1983. Just before the 1989-90 school year, the decision was made, after heated discussion, to merge St. Clair High with Pottsville Area High School. Several underclassmen who chose to do so, however, remained in St. Clair through the 1990 school year to get their diplomas as Saints. Today, although it's part of the Pottsville Area School District, St. Clair Elementary Middle School continues education in the borough.
Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy is now open at 743 Catawissa Road in Tamaqua. Stop by the Dairy Bar, try over 33 flavors of homemade ice cream still made on the premises, and a full menu of hot food made to order. Have some fun at their driving range, or play mini golf on their 2 18-hole mini golf courses. Heisler's Cloverleaf Dairy, celebrating 65 years. Same great taste, same great location, same great memories to be made.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialist, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Hey, did you know Wyln posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. Wyln, the local leader on social media. We're your local network. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Join us for the Helping Hand Society Annual Telethon on Saturday, May 18th from 2 to 8 p.m. at the Churchill Mall in Hazel Township. Tune into WYLN TV 35 for the live broadcast and enjoy local and regional entertainment all day while supporting a great cause. Every dollar raised directly supports the special needs children in the program. So stop by the Churchill Mall or watch the live broadcast. The annual telethon is brought to you by the Merrick Group Incorporated, Service Electric Cablevision, WYLN TV 35, and Harry's You Pull It.
Welcome back to Community and You. Today I'm joined by the Greater Hazelton Director of Catholic Social Services, Danielle Madrella. Danielle, how's it going today?
Good, very good.
Thank you. So I believe that there's an upcoming event that you guys have over at Catholic Social Services that you want to tell us about today. So tell us about the event.
So we're having a night under the stars. We actually held this a few years ago, and then unfortunately COVID hit, so we stopped, but we thought it was such a great event. We wanted to bring it back, so we scheduled it, and we're ready to have it.
All right, and what can you tell us about the event itself? Like, what will be featured, and what can attendees expect to see at the event?
Sure. So the event is going to be June 14th. It's a Friday night, and it starts at 6 o'clock. And we will provide a 4-course meal. There's a fun band. It's called Six Shots. It's a local band. They just started, and they're so much fun. So hopefully lots of dancing will take place. And it's a BYOB, meaning you bring your own alcohol or non-alcoholic drink, but you can pre-order wine from Honey Hole. So you would just call the office, and we can order the wine for them, and we would have it available that night. So it's going to be a fun night.
Absolutely. It sounds like it's going to be a very fun and exciting time for everyone.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about how the idea for this event came about, and how basically the inception of where this idea came from? And
Sure, absolutely. So actually a board member of ours, Pam Yale, she had heard about it, and I think that it happened over in France, but a gentleman wanted to have a party, and he only lived in a small apartment. And he invited all of his friends, and when they got there, they couldn't fit in the apartment, but he had different intentions, and he took them out into a park. And it turned into this big, they're actually held all over the world now. And they show up at different venues, they take over that venue, and then they clean up, and it's like they were never there before. So we, downscaled it a little bit, for our community, but it's going to be held in a place that you wouldn't normally have a dinner dance, fundraiser. So, and what's also exciting is the attendees do not know where the event is until 2 hours prior to the actual event. So 4 o'clock, all the guests will receive a text, an email, or they could check the diocesan website. And that's when they'll know where they'll have the address for the location of the event.
All right, and where can attendees register for the event to get the notifications of the location?
Sure, so they can go onto the diocesan website and they can register there, or they can call our office and we can guide them through on how to get tickets.
I see, sounds very exciting.
Yes.
I know you said that you've held this event in previous years.
Yes.
How has the turnout been for those previous years, and what could you expect from this doing it again this year?
Yeah, I think that we're going to even have a bigger turnout because, the first year people weren't sure, what the event exactly entailed. And now that they saw what happened and how much fun it was, I think more and more people are going to, reach out and want to be involved in this event.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want our viewers to know regarding this event, or anything else related to Catholic Social Services?
Absolutely. So, we're having this fun night, and everybody's going to, I know they're going to enjoy themselves, but they're also supporting Catholic Social Services by doing this. So, their support is, for our food pantry, for our homeless shelter, for our Bridge Independence program. So they are going to have a great time, but also it's, supporting the programs that we offer at Catholic Social Services. So it's definitely a win-win for, and for everybody that attends.
Definitely does seem like a great way to help support Catholic Social Services and also just have a great time, just hang out with people.
Yes.
I want to thank you again, Danielle, for joining us on Community New. Definitely go and check out this event on June 14th, and we'll see you next time on Community New.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.